Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And again, I have another sweet deck for y'all. We're going to hop right into it. We are playing Quintorius Control, and this is going to be the last deck in the series of Quintorius decks that I've kind of thrown together in a row. This one started off where I was trying to brainstorm on other ways to cast things from exile, and I was also trying to get the most value that I could out of Quintorius Kand. And honestly, I really just wanted to do maybe something unfair. But with what we really just ended up heading on was going to be playing cards with Chandra and Itali. So if you're not familiar, again, with Quintorius Kand, Planeswalker, 5 mana, but he has a passive ability that just says whenever you cast a spell from exile, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. So again, a really cool card. I've been loving this Planeswalker. He does make blockers. He makes 3/2s for +1, and then his -3 is Discover 4. So Discover just says exile cards from the top of your library until you find something that costs 4 or less, and then you can cast it. So he kind of does deal damage immediately if you do want to use the Discover ability, but in this deck, we're really going to focus mainly on, making blockers, but really the passive ability. So this deck essentially started off where I wanted to play a turn 2 Mind Stone into a turn 3 Chandra, and then plussing the Chandra for 2 mana, and then on turn 4, adding that next land and then casting Itali. So I wanted to really do turn 4 Itali. So we may or may not be doing that in these games. You have to stay tuned and watch. But again, Itali is really cool. It says whenever it enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card, and you can cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana cost. So again, with Quintorius Kand, we're going to exile 1 card from our library and 1 card from our opponent's library. That's a non-land card, and then I'm going to be able to cast 2 spells. Sometimes we hit really busted cards with these, and we're going to be able to essentially deal 4 damage to our opponent because we're casting those from exile, and we're going to gain 4 life. And then, again, Itali has a really cool ability to flip for 10 mana or 9 and 1 Phyrexian mana to be able to turn into a trample indestructible creature that deals damage with poison counter. So really powerful card. And then, of course, Chandra, that first +1 exiles a card from your library, and then you can cast it. So again, another way to deal damage. So this kind of gives you the option to either cast it to deal damage or don't cast it to deal damage. So it's actually really cool. We're going to be forcing through damage with Chandra and Quintorius Kand. So we are also highlighting this new Bonehorde Drachysaur from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So this is a 5 mana 5/5 flying first striker, but it says at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards from your library, and then you can play them this turn. And if you exile the land this way, you get a 3/1 Dino, and if you exile a non-land card, you get a treasure token. So it's going to fuel your board. You're going to be either getting creatures or additional land. It's going to be really great, and plus you're going to be able to cast those cards and deal more damage with Quintorius Kand. We're doom scarring because, again, foretelling, casting from exile is really great. We do have 3 copies of Divine Purge. This is a really great early removal spell. There's a ton of aggro out there, whether it's wizards or elves or merfolk or anything along those lines, goblins sometimes. This exiles all artifacts and creatures with mana value 3 or less, and then they cost 2 more to cast perpetually. So this is actually kind of cool, a little bit of synergy with our Mind Stone. If we do have a Mind Stone in play and we do cast Divine Purge, it will exile our Mind Stone, but then we can cast it from exile and then get in a little bit of damage with Quintorius Kand. And then we're going to round this deck out with some Farewells for removal, 4 Lightning Helixes for removal and life gain, 4 Reprieves for countering, and last but not least, again, Fragment Reality, super powerful removal spell. I think if you're playing white in Historic right now, you need to be playing 4 of these. It's just that great of a card. It deals with creatures, it deals with One Ring, it deals with pesky enchantments. Really powerful. But yeah, like I said, this is the last version, or the last deck with Quintorius Kand that I'm going to focus on for a while, and we're going to bring you some new content, I promise, in the coming days. So again, if you enjoy the channel, the deck, the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and do all that cool stuff. Would really appreciate it. But let's hop right into the games, and we'll see you all at the wrap up. Well, I want to go turn 3 Chandra, turn 4 Itali, right? We're almost there. Millennium calendar? I like it. I'm just going to go for it. Don't be a Tali. Okay. Opponent. I don't understand. Just because the land situation you got going on? And we're playing threats? Alright. We just have to draw Chandra. Never mind. Goodbye, Mind Stone. Mono black mesmeric orb? Oh, I guess I could have foretold that. All right, we did it. Quint and Gaia's blessing. So they're playing Mono Black Control. Mono Black Control Mesmeric Orb with Gaia's Blessings. Another ring. Okay, okay. So I know they don't take any damage, but I just wanted to see if they were going to block. Oops. I mean, we potentially get to ult Chandra next turn. Right? Like, that has to be something they have to just immediately deal with. Oh my god, are you kidding me with the One Ring? I'm going to say nice. I'm going to distract them. How many cards do I have left? 35? Okay, we should be fine. All right, so pop. We gain 2. It's good. All right, well, I mean, they can't have the 4th One Ring, can they? I mean, I guess anything's possible, right? Oh, yeah, and they're reshuffling as well. They just hit 3 of those in a row. I'm pretty much going to Lightning Helix in response to anything they do. Okay, so they're just going to do that. $26 cards. So that's their plan, is just to recur over and over again. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. If we could hit a farewell, like if we could actually draw a farewell. How many Gaia's Blessings do they run? Did they only play the 1 and we happened to hit it? Or did they only play 2, they drew 1 and we hit the other one? I think that's what might have actually happened. Oh, you know it's going to be fun? When we flip a Tali and kill them next turn? Just, you like some poison damage? Enjoy those poison counters. Oh, you're at -1 anyway. Alright. Nice. Umori. Umori, really? Okay. Like, what is this? Humans? Enchantment. All right, deck, one time. Let's draw a Chandra. Not a Chandra. Okay. Sure. Seems all right. It's not a huge threat to Wrath there, right? But they missed the land drop. Solemnity's fine. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this, chat? Y'all ready? Good game. Good game. Good old 9 lives. Do y'all remember the Great Gatch War? I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. No, I don't think I saw the Golgari Lotus deck. Gonna flash out that hammer. All right, Chad, I see my mistake. I temporarily thought that I was going to get rid of all of the enchantments. And boy, was I wrong. It doesn't? I mean, that felt like it worked. Just keep doing it to it, right? I'm trying just to get them to commit more enchantments or artifacts onto the board. Okay. Just click everything. Let them do it again over here, right? Yeah, play your outfitter. Play your hammer, equip your hammer. At least it doesn't have haste, right? Pretty funny draw. I mean, these Divine Purges have actually been pretty good. I mean, they can't just drop a naked outfitter onto the board, right? Because it could just get Chandra'd. But that also might be a reason for them to do it, so we can't ultimate this next turn. Okay. So they're going to get another one, so they could play this, make this one, so they... Oh, they had another one. Well, that's interesting. Sure. Let's just try another purge. Not a purge. I think if they were just to attack me, I would take it. So they could play the other hammer and equip it. Just do a block. Yep. There's a lot of damage. I guess if they have like a thud or whatever, we lose. Next turn, not this turn, but... Oh, that was a good draw. That was a really good draw. I mean, we're still at 26 after that, so that feels really good. I mean, they might just slam this and equip. I mean, this should be the game, though. It has equip 1 times 2. Good game. Good game. Ooh, we go first? Okay. Look at this land, opponent. Look at it. Get a good look. Look at it. Is this the exact same? You could have reprieved that, but... there any hasters that get us? We're about to find out. Oh, we have all the Chandras.
Today's my lucky day.
I can't believe we just played against this deck twice in a row. Wow. Hey, Nerdy Kitty, yeah. We are winning, son. We go first. Blue-black mill. Ipnu Rivulet. Remember when Scarab God was a thing and people played this? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I mean, I'm going for it. Okay.
My hair is on fire? I know. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Today's my lucky day.
Alright, so, I mean, they're potentially at 10 right now. What if they went and sacked a land and just sacked their land and actually cast Scarab God? What? Oh, they actually hit Atali. Atali was the next card? Oh, that feels bad.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
They didn't. Why are they not sacking Fable Passage? I was about to say, are they looking for a looking for a Rune Crab? Really? Here to sack it now.
I don't need this. There's no problem.
Okay. I mean, we win now, right? Rodolfo, what are you doing? I'm going to respond to that. I'm going to respond to that, my friend. A lot of things happen this game. A lot of things happen this game. Ah, okay. I like to think that our opponent is actually Vanilla Ice, and that's their screen name. Yeah, I was thinking that BB Livid, that it might be that one. What is this? What is this? It's always this deck. It's always this deck. And the good news is they... They didn't have another play there for two. I mean, I just imagine that they're gonna... What are they gonna get here? Seeka's Chariot. Crew 4. Could hit the Chariot, but then we could just give them one of their ridiculous freaking... This is a tough spot. Yep. I mean, they just get to crew and then attack with the elf and the Asika's Chariot, but... Okay. Or they just play the flagship for some reason. Yep. It's pretty good. That was a draw right there. Into nothing. It's so tempting to fire off this Fragment Reality, but I have to use it to protect. Oh. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. Oh, opponent, come back. Oh, we were doing the cool thing with your deck. Oh, of course I had fun. That was sweet. We're gonna keep. Let's cross our fingers. I wish we were going first. Look, opponent, I'm gonna do this next turn. I'm showing them. I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna play this. No, I don't like playing against Merfolk. So many Merfolk that are just too good. It's unfortunate.
You and I are gonna take them out. Time to die.
I mean, you definitely get to just kill our Chandra, so.
It's over when I say it's
They have a collected company? No thanks. Okay. I like how they like just snapped it off. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him real good." You're gonna play their 5-drop here. I wonder if I'm supposed to attack there for 2 or for 3. I mean, I feel like they definitely should have sacked that, right? Are we about to ultimate Quintorius for the first time? I think we are. Oh, I hope I don't jinx it. Oh, don't do it. We jinxed it. Oh, we jinxed it. Oh, no. We were about to exile any number of cards from my graveyard, which is going to be all of them. We were going to add all of the mana, and I was just going to start casting stuff to cast stuff. Oh, my gosh. That was a big jinx. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We beat Merfolk. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the wrap-up. And again, like I said, we had some really sweet games. This deck won, I mean, honestly, most of the games that I played. I think I really only lost 2 or 3 games playing maybe like 12, 13 games or so of this. This deck's really, really cool. Now, I really want to point out, Chandra's powerful, Atali's powerful, Quintorius Kand is just going to be around for a long time. This is a great planeswalker. It's not overpowered, but it can be depending on what you either discover into or what you're able to cast from exile. So really great. All the removal in this deck is spot on. Fragment Reality is great. Divine Purges, Lightning Helixes, Doom Scars, Farewells. Yes, that's a lot of removal. The only thing I would maybe consider, but again, at the same time, you don't really need to do that, is more card draw. But Bonehorde Dracusar essentially draws you cards because you're exiling cards, you're able to cast those. Chandra's giving you a look at another card. Atali's giving you a look at another card, plus cards from the top of your opponent's library. Mind Stone's drawing you an extra card as well. Reprieve's drawing you cards, so you don't necessarily need it, but sometimes you really want to have something along the lines of like a Cosmos Elixir or something like that for the added life gain as well. But overall, this deck is great. I really would have liked to have actually done more with Bonehorde Dracusar. I really feel like every time we played it, our opponent just either conceded or just the game is already over anyway. But you did get to see some cool control games. You got to see us kill somebody with a flipped Atali. Really, really great. I'm really glad that I was able to highlight the power of this deck. Again, Historic is in a really weird spot, and I'm not sure what's going to come in the future, whether they're actually going to start unbanning a lot of cards like the rumors are hinting at, or if they're just kind of leave it alone and just let it be. I really do feel like it needs to change, but a deck like this actually does prove that you don't need to be playing one of the most overpowered, busted decks to actually get somewhere in Historic. So do with it what you will. Again, this deck's kind of expensive. There's a ton of mythics, a ton of rares in this deck. But there are quite a few uncommons in the form of like Reprieve, Mind Stones. But again, actually just thinking about it, they even upgraded Lightning Helix to a rare in this format. So yeah, so this deck's expensive. Build at your own risk as always. But I promise if you do build this deck, you will have fun. So other than that though, if you all enjoyed the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links down below. Join the Discord. I would love to see you in the Discord. And as always, hop on over to twitch.tv/BAMotumbo. Would love to see y'all come over on the stream. We stream on the weekends, usually Saturday, Sunday morning into the afternoon. And we record our videos. So bring your deck, a deck that you want to see me play, maybe just a card you want to see me build around, or any ideas that you have in regards to Magic, and maybe we'll turn that into a video for you. But with that being said, everyone, please stay safe, and we'll see you all next time.